probably the world's smallest book haul because there's only 3 books here, but I wanted to show you the 3 books that I bought with a voucher for Christmas. And I got these books based on my mood. Basically, I've been reading the same book since the middle of December and I still haven't finished it. And just because my attention span, it's terrible. Anyway, these are the 3 books that I picked up with my vouchers. I'll show you them. So the first book I picked up was Dasiy Jones and the Sixth by Taylor Jennkins Reid. I have wanted to read this for such a long time. Never got around to it. One of my favourite books from Taylor Jennkins Reid is one called my actually. This seems really squeaky, so sorry about that. This is one of my favourite books by Taylor Jennkins Reid that I've read, and it's called After I Do, and I think I read this in summertime and it's just such a good read. And I've heard loads of people rave about Dasiy Jones and the Six, and I've just never got around to reading it, but I have heard really good things about it, and it's quite a short read actually, and the chapters are really short and stuff, and I think it's being made into a movie, I think at some point like this year or next year it'll be a movie. So if you don't know what this book is about and you've lived under a rock, I will read the blurb for you. It says, from the moment Daisy walked barefoot onto the stage at the Whiskey, she and the band were a sensation. Their sound defined an era. Their albums were on every turntable. They sold out arenas from coast to coast. This is the story of the incredible rise, the ambition, the desire, the rivalry, and the music. And then on 12 July 1979, Dasiy Jones and the Six split up. Nobody knew why until now. So, yeah, this is a very good one. I'm very excited to read, because basically, well, the shop I went to, the Waterstones I went to, had like the tiniest collection ever, and they just didn't have any of the books that I wanted, but I wanted to spend a voucher because I'd walked all the way to town and I didn't want to come back without one. So yeah, that's the first book. The second book the second book I got is this one called The Party Crasher by Sophie Kinsella. I read one of her books last year and I think it was a Christmas one, and I loved it. I laughed out loud, and this just sounded really fun, and like all the reviews on the back, it just sounds like it's going to make me laugh, which is exciting. I didn't even read like the blurb, so this will be new to me as well. The blurb says, the Tabolts are having one last party at their family home, but Effie hasn't been invited. Effie's still not over her parents splitting up a year ago. Her dad and his new girlfriend are posting their PDA all over Instagram, and no one should have to deal with photos of their dad with the hashtags Viagra works and sex in your 60s. Now they're selling the beloved family home and holding a house-calling party. When Effie receives one last-minute anti-invitation, she decides to give it a miss until she remembers her press. I hate dolls, China dolls, any form of dolls, and this book says her childhood memory is Russian dolls, safely tucked away in a chimney. Maybe if I just don't imagine them, this will be a good story. She'll creep in, grab the dolls, might be a swift exit, no one will know she was ever there. Nothing goes to plan. Not only does Effie bump into her ex-boyfriend, who she's very much not over, she can't find the dolls, as she secretly clambers around the attic, hides under tables, and eyes up the dessert table. She discovers the unexpected truths about her family and even herself. With time and hiding places running out, Effie wonders if she'd be better off simply crashing the party. Perhaps that's what's really going on with her family. So this is the third book I got. I don't know if this is just a new thing, but I feel like hardbacks have got so expensive. I feel like they never used to be like this book was £20. I can't remember. I think the most I remember paying for like a hardback was probably like $15.99. I don't know if books have just gone up in price, especially like hardback ones. But I mean, it was half price, so it was £10. But still, like £20, I probably would not pay £20 unless I was like desperate to read it. But apparently it's really funny, so I shall read this when I want to have a laugh to myself. And the last book I got is the one by Shari Lapena. This is called Not a Happy Family. I think I read one of, I can't remember the name of the book. I have a book review on. It was so long ago, but I really liked her writing. And again, I did not read what this was about. I just was like, oh, that's literally the only title I have from this author, and I know I've enjoyed her books before, so we shall see. This is, on the back it says The Queen of a One-Sit Read, and I have not read a book in one sitting in such a long time, so hopefully, well, this could be it. I really enjoyed the one I read last year, so hopefully I will. And the blurb for this one says, in this family everyone is keeping secrets, even the dead. In the quiet, wealthy enclave of Brecon Hill, an older couple is brutally murdered hours after a tense Easter dinner with their 3 adult children, who of course are devastated. Or are they? They each stand to inherit millions. They were never a happy family, thanks to the vindictive father and neglectful mother. Perhaps one of them is more disturbed than anyone knew. Did someone snap after that dreadful evening, or did another person later that night with the worst intentions? That must be what happened after all. If one of the family were capable of something gruesome, you'd know, wouldn't you? It sounds interesting, and like, yeah, so that's the 3 books that I got, because that's simply the 3 books that they had available. Let me know if you have read any of them, or which one's your favourite. And if you know this is going to be a movie, or who is going to be in this movie. I think they made into a movie, or have I just made that up? I don't know. But yeah, anyways, that is the world's smallest book ever. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe, and I shall see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.